Yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to, I want to talk about what's really going on, with Papoose and, Remy and, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with these guys, man? Because I just feel like, I just, it's like whatever beef is happening in the hip hop world, you know what I'm saying? In the hip hop world, in the music world, whatever. I feel like it's not really it's spilling over into real life, if you want to say real life, you know what I mean? And it sucks because me growing up, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s, you know I always loved music. We never had the social media shit, you know what I'm saying, to make to make people want to find out what's going on, you know what I'm saying, after the music part. All we cared about was the music. But then again, we really didn't have no social media either. You know what I'm saying? To wonder what what all the artists and everybody was doing, after, when they got off the stage, before and after performances, video shoots, whatever, right? But fast forward, here we are today, right? And we are literally in a music crisis, and it's spilling. Not to say it's never have, but I really believe due to social media, it really spilt into regular everyday life. You know what I mean? And when I talk about this, I'm talking about separating music from real life. Even though a lot of artists, they talk about their real life experiences, past experiences, present experiences into their music. However, when does it start to spill over to where it's not about music anymore? You feel me? It's about, when it's not about music anymore, it's about exposing each other's lives. You feel me? Like, what's really going on to where we can't even focus on the music no more, to where we're focusing on what's going on with the music artists outside the music. Papoose, Remy, it like, it don't make no sense. How do we lose focus off the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, chime in, let's talk. You feel me? Like, let's talk. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It really don't make no sense. And it's basically to the point where I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Why can't these people understand that when it's spilt over to out of the music into, your real life, now you're involving the public? You know what I mean? Like, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it, because I feel like, you know what I mean? It's like something has to happen. But I really feel like it's really going to be hurting the industry, not the industry itself, but hurting the artists and everyone that they come with. You feel me? Like, you're talking Papoose's family, Remy's family, their kids, their brothers, their sisters, their mothers, their fathers, their cousins, their aunts, their uncles, their producers. Now, of course, people can say, you know what, man, fuck all that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get back to this music. I just think, I could be wrong, but it's just my opinion. But I feel like certain people or certain things that happen can actually hurt your career rather than help it. Now, is this a publicity stunt? Who knows? Who knows? Is it a situation to where, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to really talk about it, but I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer. You know what I'm saying? Comment. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. Subscribe. Let's keep this thing going. Let's run these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really trying to figure this out. Like, why have people become, especially the celebrities that have been in the game for years, now succumbing to being comfortable with putting their privacy on full blast like that. You feel me? Like I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. And it just has to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is Papoose and Remy succumbing to the fact of being comfortable with putting their business out into the world? Will it hurt their music? Their upcoming music sales? Will it hurt it? You know what I'm saying? Comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Let me know. Look out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Dyme Magazine. You know what I mean? Go check out my videos and all that too, man. You know, and I appreciate y'all. You know, all my subscribers, all of y'all checking in, that checked in all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really starting to utilize the streaming more, you know, but I just want to send a big shout out to all y'all. You know what I mean? And I deal with a lot of people in the industry, have worked with a lot of people in the music industry, film industry, fashion industry. And I see a lot of behind the scenes shit that I'm not going to put out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put out there because, number one, I protect people's privacy, and I respect people's privacy through protecting it. So it's just, again, the question still remains, like, you know, like, why are these celebrities allowing people to come out and expose themselves, to be able to expose each other, knowing that social media is going to take it and run with it? Comment. Let me know what's going on. You know, let me know what's going on. And it's just a situation where I personally, I think it's kind of messed up, man. It's messed up, honestly, because you just got people that are too nosy. That's what we're living in. We're living in a world of nosiness. Everybody want to know everybody else's business, but don't want everybody else to know your business or their business. Make sense? We live in the world of nosiness. Everybody wants to know what's popping off with Papoose, with Remy, with Diddy, with Cassie, with you know, all these other people, right? But let the camera in the real world get put on, let that camera get put on their real world. What then? Are they gonna turn it off? Are they gonna say, mind your business? Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, you know. And I just feel like the situation with Remy and Papoose, man, has gotten out of hand. And I think Papoose should have fell back. You know what I'm saying? Let Remy do what Remy got to do. Let her say what she got to say. You know, she's emotional. Not to say it like that, but women are emotional. And I ain't saying that in a bad way, but men are, what do you call that word? Men are rational. Or irrational, whatever. Women are emotional, right? Which is cool. It's just, when we look at the situation, if I was Papoose, and shout out to Papoose, you know what I'm saying? I actually had Papoose in Boston quite a few years back, and that was a whole shit show within itself. But it was a successful event, but it was a shit show. And I'll explain that later on. But, you know, comment if y'all want me to explain that story, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to explain the story with me and Papoose when I brought him to Boston? Hit me up. Let me know. But I'll explain that. I need enough comments to be able to share that story later on. But getting back to Papoose, it's like, you know, I would have let Remy just talk. She's a woman. She's a female. She's emotional. Men are rational or irrational, whatever that word is. We think with our, just squash it, let's just get out there, let's fix this problem and keep it moving. Let's just go forward. It's evident he left, he deaded the situation with Remy Ma, no matter who was right or wrong. He's now with Clarissa, right? How do you know she's emotional? Because we never heard really nothing from Papoose. Remy's the one supposedly who started coming out saying all this and that and blah, 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 right? And here comes the fire. Here comes the fire. She starts talking. She's in her feelings. She's saying this, she's saying that. And now Clarissa gets involved. Now them two get involved. Now them two are going head to head, right? Now all of a sudden it got deaded, for 2 months, some shit, 3 months, some shit like that. And then all of a sudden, right before this weekend, now here she comes again. It's like, I'm just trying to figure out, and again, this is allegedly, this ain't factual, this is allegedly. So my question to Remy Ma would be, why keep going back? What made you come back to rekindle that flame, that fire? Why didn't you just leave it alone? Did you hear something new? You know what I'm saying? Like, did she hear something new? Was it something that, because whatever made her come back out and rekindle that fire, that flame, right? Made Papoose now finally come out with the receipts. Am I wrong? Is Remy wrong? Is Papoose wrong? Something to think about. Comment, come on, man. Let's talk, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk, man. Subscribe, man. Run these numbers up, man. Run these numbers up. Let me know, because it just has to make sense at the end of the day. And even with this whole Diddy situation, it's like, one thing I've learned about, the world is people love drama. Bad news sells faster. It travels and sells faster than good news. It's always been like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I suffer from memory loss a bit because I was in a bad car accident, and so please forgive me, y'all. And then we're going to talk about that too. But I speak my truth on a lot of things that I've been through, and I'm starting to feel comfortable too. And I don't wait for nobody to come out there and, find out about, what I go through and be like, oh, I need to go out and let people know what happened with Lenny from Dyme Magazine and this and that. No, I'll tell my own story. I'll share what I went through. I don't need nobody to get on the bullhorn and broadcast what I've been through to make me look bad. I'll do it myself. I don't need confirmation. I do it myself. So now that I put it out there, what are you going to run and go say and tell? What you going to go run tell? Oh, that's right. You're going to go look for somebody else now to spread their rumors and all that shit. But getting back to Remy and Papoose, man, it's like, y'all comment, subscribe. Let's run these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? And again, thank y'all for following me. Thank y'all for subscribing, man. It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I just, me being able to, get on this platform and to explain to you guys the inside of the industry that I see, that I continue to see. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy because I've seen a lot from some of your biggest artists, man. But like I said, I protect through respect. You know what I mean? But getting back to this Papoose and Remy, it's just a thing to say, that who really, how did this whole beef really get started back up? And obviously it had to be Remy, allegedly, because Papoose basically said, fuck it, I'm going to speak my truth now. I'm tired of holding my tongue. The man came out with videos, phone calls. Yo, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. And, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, let's just call it out like it is. If I knew that I had a boy or a girl or a family member or whoever, right, that was big in the industry, right, and I found out what was going on between the two, right? Obviously, conflict, distraction, bullshit, drama, all that shit. What would I do? I would say, you know what? Let's come to a mutual ground off camera. Nobody around to witness anything. Let's squash this beef and let's keep it amicable and separate amicably. Instead of it spilling over into social media. Y'all gotta remember, social media is bad. It's a gift and a curse, depending how you use it. If that's what you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you use your social media for? Do you use it to grow your business? Do you use it to record drama? Do you use it to exploit people? Like what do you do? What do you comment? Comment below. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you use your social media? Why do you do you have a platform that you stream on that you want people to see? But again, what are you using it for? Do you want to expose drama? Like, what is it? Do you want to expose people doing good, elevating their lives? You want to expose that, or do you want to expose drama, fighting, arguing, bullshit? All the negative shit. That's a real question. Like, comment. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I can't see people's comments right now, but I don't know. I'm trying to tap on this to see, but I can't see it. I can't see shit. I see top chat, some messages, blah, 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 live chat, all messages are visible, none, hide all. But I got it on live chat, all messages are visible, but I can't see nothing. So I don't understand. Whatever. But moving forward, y'all, I'm trying to hit whatever I can. I can't see nothing on here. This is crazy. But whatever. Moving forward, y'all. Maybe somebody could help me to figure this whole chat thing out, because I can't see nothing on the chats. I'm sure I put everything in there, but who knows? Next time I do this, right, I'm going to have my laptop right next to me so I could, tag team and see. But again, man, thank y'all for subscribing. Please subscribe. Continue to subscribe. Hit my channel. Hit my subscribe, man. Just show mad love, man. I'm going to show love to y'all back. You know what I'm saying? And it's Lenny, it's your boy, Dyme Magazine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm known all over the world. But what does that mean if I don't have y'all with me? I ain't shit without you. And I'm going to forget that even if you do. You feel me? I love y'all, man. And, I just wanted to say that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, getting back to this whole Papoose and Remy thing, what do you use your platform for? Do you use it to expose people? For better or for worse? Do y'all think that exposing certain people are gonna, in a bad way, is gonna help y'all's channel to blow up? To help y'all's, to help y'all shit just blow up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, shout out to my boy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, my brother Biggie, man. Yo, Biggie, what's poppin', man? You know what I'm saying? You and Carolyn, what's up, y'all? I just wanna really touch bases on this, because to me it's really important on why and what you choose, how you choose to share your channel and expose your channel. Now, a lot of people could say, "Oh, mind your business, mind your business." Okay, but once you put it out there, it's public business. You feel me? And this whole Papoose and Remy thing has gotten out of pocket, man. And they're not the first, and I'm sure they're not going to be the last. Look at Diddy and Cassie. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think Diddy's getting off. Now, I got a video explaining why, you know what I'm saying? And y'all get a chance, man, go check that video out if you haven't seen it already, you know what I'm saying? And like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But go check that video out. It's in my archives, where I talk about why I think Diddy's going to get out. Because through all of the information, all the evidence, well, this really hasn't been no evidence brought to the table yet. And everything that really they've been talking about this past week, 10 days, whatever, leading into the trial, this really has nothing to do with the trial, nothing at all. So they haven't really gotten it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can see him now. I can see him now. That's what's up, Biggie. But, getting back to it, I just feel like him and what him and Cassie are going through has not really been stated too much yet as far as dealing with the case itself. So there's been no evidence. Whoever's been watching the case, there's been no evidence brought to the table. There's been no evidence verbally. So they're just getting through the whole shebang right now of how their relationship was. He's not getting charged for domestic violence, so you can cancel that. Everything that we've been seeing the past days has been leading up to the real meat and potatoes of this case. So what do I feel like? I feel like he's gonna get off. And everything that they did talk about so far, right, in the case, it's a domestic issue. And everybody goes through that at some point in time in life, if you're in a relationship or if you're tight. I mean, y'all gotta keep in mind too, domestic violence just doesn't mean a relationship between a man and a woman. No, a domestic violence situation could be two best friends, a person walking down the street, a stranger you don't know, and you end up in a situation with that person. Domestic just means, you know, in the hood or in the community, and should I say, suburban, urban, whatever. That's what domestic is. So I don't want anybody to think that domestic abuse or domestic violence is just with a man and a woman. No. It could be man and a man, stranger and a man, stranger and a woman, woman and a woman who don't know each other, you know, a beef on the job, whatever. Okay, but it just goes to say that I really believe that he's getting off, without a doubt. I could be wrong. We can go back and revisit this conversation, but the evidence is there. This man ain't getting charged on no racketeering. Now, granted, they did say there was a worker, and the worker who was on TMZ, he said he wasn't a paid worker. He said, and he didn't even cross state lines. Real is rare and fake is everywhere. You right, Biggie. You definitely right, bro. You know, yo, man, I'm telling you, man, subscribe, man. Hit that button, hit that like and subscribe, y'all, because we talking about some real shit here. You know, and I just really feel like, you know, Cassie, she got pulled in the corner. Her friend got pulled in the corner. His prosecuting team just like, they straight slaughtered them. So it looks like it's going from a criminal case down to a civil case. Now, you can't do time. If any one of you guys know the law, I know the law. No, I'm lying like a motherfucker. I know, I don't know the law, but I know a little bit that y'all won't illegally search my shit. Nah, I got that from Jay-Z. Yo, shout out. But anyways, man, just really looking at the whole case with Diddy, right? Again, I feel like he's gonna get off because there's nothing really sustaining anything to this case that's gonna take him down, at least not right now. You get what I'm saying? It looks like a money bag move. It looks like a money move. She put a threat out there. He paid the 80 million. Yo, her part was done. But now they ask her to, you know, testify and do all that. Now, mind you, Cassie doing all that testifying has nothing to do with the case itself. Please keep that in mind. It has nothing to do with the case. So when everybody's all coming together like, oh, you know, Cassie's trying to bury him. No, she's not. She's just spitting the mere facts. And she knows that what she's saying is not going to hurt his case criminally. It's not. So ladies, all y'all out there, and I love y'all ladies. I love y'all with all my heart. But a lot of y'all, please stop getting criminal confused with civil. Meaning, a lot of women out there are going to Cassie and supporting her and, yeah, go, girl, go. You know, it's about women's rights. Yeah, it is. It definitely is, without a fucking doubt. But look at the facts. The facts remain, ladies, is that this is not a civil case, a criminal case for her. She already won her civil case. She got paid. She got paid. And then think about it. All the women was out there like, yeah. When she was talking about how he choked her up through it, everybody's going off of the hotel footage. But all of a sudden, the prosecution, when they tag teamed on her ass and said, yo, so after he whooped your ass in that famous video footage, You called him about a week later and you told him you miss him and that you want to get down with the freak off? After you said, think about it, y'all, after Cassie said, I never wanted to do freak offs. I did not like freak offs. I only did it to be with him one-on-one or some shit like that. I got my notes here to read the shit, right? But then they found an old message from her after that famous ass whooping in the hotel hallway next to the elevator. She texts him and says, I miss you and I love you. I can't wait for you to touch me again. And he says, I'm thinking about a freak off again. She said, me too. I would love to do another freak off. Come on, y'all. Soon as the prosecution team caught that and she said that, all the chicks got quiet. All y'all females got quiet. What happened to the Cassie, pro Cassie, we're team Cassie? What happened to that? It got quiet. Y'all females are being too, not all y'all, but a lot of y'all are being selective. Come on. Y'all are being too selective. If y'all are gonna vote, if y'all are gonna root for a person, go all the way. But now that she done buried herself, now y'all all of a sudden want to sweep that under the rug and delete y'all's comments and take down y'all's post about being team Cassie? Come on, y'all. That's why I believe he's getting off. He's definitely getting off. Diddy must have paid her to do a hush-hush mode. Yeah, you're right, yo. He probably did. He probably did. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is when, again, we live in a society where everything is flip-flop. Everything's all over the place, right? So again, what do you use your platform for? When you go live or when you post your videos and you do all of that, like, let's keep it 100. What are you and who are you trying to expose? And what's the reason behind it? Are you looking for fame, fortune? I mean, obviously, everyone's trying to monetize their accounts and all that because they want to get paid. Let's keep it 100, because ever since YouTube, all the other social media sites has been putting monetizations on, yo, this shit then got crazy. Everybody and their mother who don't even know shit about journalism is on there trying to get a bag. I'm a journalist. I'm a real life journalist. I've been a journalist since before YouTube was I want to say before, maybe, okay, so I started Dyme Magazine as a thought in, I want to say, and forgive me, y'all, I suffer from memory loss a bit, so please forgive me, y'all. I suffer from memory loss. But my long-term memory is pretty good, I want to say. I'm going to say 06, but it really became into fruition in 08. Okay, and that's when I was doing shit with Lil Wayne. I did a concert in Oklahoma City with Casino from Up North Entertainment. Mo Millions, everybody, we was getting it in, man. You know what I'm saying? And the magazine just took off. It was doing its thing. And so me working with a lot of people and really getting it in publicity wise, all of that. So again, I seen a lot of shit, behind the scenes shit. I'm not even gonna name any celebrities on a bad note, because like I said, I protect through respect. All right? But I'll tell y'all my bullshit without a doubt. But again, I did an event with Papoose. But like I said, y'all want to see it, comment. You feel me? To talk about it later. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll definitely tell y'all what happened with me and Papoose on dogs. That shit was crazy in Boston. But what are y'all really using your platforms for? What is it for? Obviously to make money. Obviously to expose your name. But in the end, will you be able to go to bed at night peacefully knowing that you didn't expose nobody? You wasn't talking shit about nobody. You wasn't throwing nobody under the bus. And you damn sure wasn't trying to be a part of all that negative bullshit here today, gone tomorrow. Because once all this shit, I'm going to tell y'all one thing about being a publicist. Being not only that, but being a journalist. Once that old news is over, you got to have the drive, the enthusiasm, the energy. You got to have all that shit to be able to go for the next story and the next story. Yo, Shane, what's up, my dog? Oh, I see y'all. What's up, my dog, man? Yo, like and subscribe, my G. You feel me, man? I pray everything's wonderful with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. You know, and, I just want to let y'all know, but what are y'all really starting your platforms for? You know, and again, I want to go, another situation I want to talk about was a whole ordeal with Matt Hoffa. Now, I never met him a day in my life. I never, now, you know, who I do fuck with, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with, I told you, big ups, no doubt, brother, no doubt. Yo, man, spread the word, man. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know, man. You know, Lenny, I'm on this. I'm continuing the success, but I ain't shit without y'all. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all. Let's run these numbers up, baby, because we got a lot of things, not a lot of things in quantity, but in quality. And those who know me know I'm in the industry like a motherfucker. I see shit. Know that. You never know. We'll be on my podcast and there'll be a celebrity just walking up and whatever to show y'all love. Yo, Dyme Magazine, know what it is, baby. We ain't just Boston, we worldwide. I ain't got to say nothing. Go ahead and Google us. Look at us. Look at what we do. Look where we at. Look who we rolling with. That's what matters. But we ain't shit without you. And I won't forget that even if y'all do. Run these numbers up. But, you know, fast forward, again, understanding me being around a lot of these people, I see a lot of shit. But again, that was before social media. Now, at the end of the day, it's to say, now here comes social media. No one really knew how to use social media until, motherfucker, I even believe even to this day that people are monetizing, that, you know, they're getting their accounts monetized or they're already monetized. I think people are just posting anything because I'm seeing too much shit on here where it's all nothing but the same shit. Everybody's talking about this. Everybody's talking about Papoose. Everybody, yeah, I get it. But why not be different? Why not talk about something else that's going on? Go figure out, go get some more drama. Did you know that 2 dudes just got shot fighting over the same girl? Not to say the shooting part's crazy, but guess what? After he shot his man, he went and married his girl, and then his girl shot and killed him. Did y'all know that? Or are y'all all too busy focused and trying to put out the same content that a million other motherfuckers are putting out? Put out original shit. Yeah, everybody's talking about Diddy and Papoose. Y'all talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all free game. That's what's gonna make your channel blow the fuck up. That's what's gonna make your shit blow up. Put out some new, different content. Stop being the 2 million other motherfuckers that are streaming and talking about Diddy and Papoose. Or if you're gonna talk about them, talk about something about them that no one else is talking about. We already know the motherfuckers are in a criminal case. We already know Papoose was getting cheated on from day one. Why all y'all talk about the same shit? Talk about something else. Did y'all know Papoose and Remy got in the beef? And he ripped all of Remy's clothes off and had to run down the street naked? In broad daylight? Did y'all know that? Well, I didn't either because I just made that shit up. but you get what I'm saying. I made that shit up, so don't be running and saying, oh, Lenny from Dyme Magazine said this, and nah, I didn't say shit. What I said is, I'm having fun with it, but I need y'all to really, like, on some real G shit, I need y'all to, you know what I'm saying? Get your channels up, get your platforms up on some real shit. But getting back to this whole Diddy shit and Cassie and fucking Papoose and, you know, that one, I just feel like there's too many of us just looking to, like Denzel Washington said. He said, you know, it ain't even about being right, exposing what's right anymore, what's right or wrong. It's all about being the first to put it out there. That's what people want to do. These new, these new day and age publicists, so-called journalists. As long as you have a camera, you're a journalist now. You don't even have to go to school for this shit anymore. Anything you want to learn how to do, journalism, cooking, fucking fixing a car, doing this, doing that. You can go on YouTube and figure this shit out. It's crazy. It's crazy. But again, what are you using your platform for? What are you gonna use it for? To expose other celebrities, to follow the crowd, or to do something different? You feel me? So I just want to let y'all know too, man, we're gonna be doing, you know what I mean, a lot of giveaways and shit, promotional giveaways with certain things. And, you know, I just want to be able to give back to all my subscribers, all my followers, man. And, you know, I just want to continue to show y'all love because y'all showing me love, you know. I got a lot to say, bro, on some real talk status. You already know, bro. You already know, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody, please go through there, man. Run this shit up. Run this up. Yo, Biggie, you already know what it is. Shane, you already know. Everybody out there, man, that really fucks with Dyme Magazine and fucks with me, period. I fucks with y'all, man. And I'm just going to wrap it up on saying this shit because I really want to see Remy. I want to see her cut the bullshit. I want to see her slow her shit down, get off that emotional shit, and just let Papoose live, man. Let him live. Let him and Clarissa do what they got to do. Allegedly, if that's what she's doing, I just want her to just humble herself, realize where she fucked up, where he fucked up as well, and just move on, because it's evident he moved on. Remy didn't. She rekindled this flame. So, you know, anybody who know Remy, man, you know what I'm saying, reach out to her. I don't know her. I've never met her a day in my life, but I know Papoose. I've worked with Papoose, but as far as her, I don't know her. So, yo, I just wish she would just, you know, just level it up a little bit, man, and just get off that bullshit. Go get yourself, you know, a jump off or not a jump off, but somebody in your life that you could really rock with. For real, Remy. You know what I'm saying? And live your wonderful life, man. Live your best self, man. Cause right now, I ain't gonna lie, it's looking real petty. Not just with Remy, but both her and Papoose. Somebody should have pulled both of them aside and said, yo, we need to handle this shit off camera. Because it's evident everything that's done in public is gonna get exposed and exploited like a motherfucker. Please believe it. Comment, subscribe, let me know. Let me know, please let me know. Maybe it's something I'm missing. Maybe it's something, I don't know. Maybe it's something because it's evident these people's business should not be out in the public like that. I'm even saying including Diddy and Cassie. How come they didn't work that shit out? Why is it to where now they just allowed the devil to come in and now everything's all over the tabloids and everybody's eating free money off of free bullshit. Actually, it ain't free bullshit. Diddy's paying X amount of dollars. Cassie's paying X amount of dollars. So isn't Papoose and Remy. They got individual lawyers. They're paying this one to stop this one from saying that one and saying this and doing this. And but y'all are spending all this money that took y'all so long to get. Money, reputation, lifestyle. And it's all going down the drain that fast, starting financially. And y'all are letting the outside motherfuckers dictate through a form of representation that they don't even need to be representing because y'all are too stubborn, too ignorant, too egotistical to figure shit out yourselves. I'm talking about Cassie and Diddy, and I'm also talking about Papoose and Remy. What the fuck is going on? Y'all must got a bag. Y'all must, something's going on, y'all. But y'all let me know. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. But y'all know what it is, man. Dyme Magazine, man. I love y'all. I support y'all. I rock with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep making this thing run up, man. Let's run these numbers up. Let's run these numbers up, y'all. Dyme Magazine, you already know what it is, baby.